Pedro Jimeno from the family Chantel may not be as content as he pretends to be on social media after parting ways with Chantel Everett. He started dating his former American partner, Chantel, a decade ago. Pedro liked Chantel a lot and didn't wait long to propose. In 2015, Pedro traveled to the United States on a K-1 visa. He reunited with Chantel and planned to marry her. Unfortunately, he didn't share his real motives with his in-laws, which caused them to doubt him. His actions pushed Chantel's family to label him a visa scammer. Chantel gave Pedro everything he could ask for in a faithful wife. She helped him when he came to the United States, paid his bills, and supported him emotionally too. By comparison, Pedro only hurt Chantel with his cold-hearted responses, especially in the latter half of their relationship. Initially, he had no problem with his wife. Pedro didn't mind her work ethic or complain about her lifestyle. He took advantage of her for nearly 4 years after marriage and had no issues with how she lived her life. Pedro didn't just pull out of the marriage. He also acted like a snake. He started complaining about Chantel's travel-oriented lifestyle while disrespecting her work ethic. On screen, he accused her of being lazy for taking a day off, even though he was fully aware that she worked as a registered nurse and worked long shifts. Pedro hurt Chantel by using her for years. He stopped reciprocating. Pedro started showing major red flags when he landed in the United States. In his debut season, he lied to Chantel about missing his flight and brushed it off as if he was innocent. In later seasons, he blamed Chantel for being close to her family and tried to destroy the only support system she had. Pedro manipulated his wife and made too many mistakes in his marriage. There was definitely something off about Pedro's behavior from the start. Despite denying Ovid's accusations that he used Chantel, Pedro failed to present any evidence to refute the claim. He also didn't address Chantel's family's concerns about his sketchy behavior. He never owned up to his mistakes and didn't care how Chantel might feel while looking at his cuddly photos with his coworkers. Pedro even posted a cozy selfie with Corema Morla, who had a crush on him. This was a cheap shot. His behavior was reprehensible. To add insult to injury, he tried to shift the blame to Chantel because she worried about his possible cheating. When Pedro first broke up with his wife, many of the family Chantel viewers review-bombed his business page on Facebook. He was insulted and accused of being a visa scammer. Soon after, Pedro changed his social media content and his look. Pedro removed any mention of the family Chantel from his Instagram bio, trying to make people forget about his scandalous past. Pedro also started turning off comments on his social media posts, especially on his photos and selfies. He stopped people from communicating or sharing their opinions. He was trying to build a more positive presence online. Over the months, he has shared many pictures of his new image, showing off his stubble and hairstyle. He tried to flaunt his new penchant for turtlenecks, as well as his automobile purchases. Pedro's latest posts are about cashing in on meme trends to promote his real estate business. Pedro is trying extra hard to gain a few clicks, which makes him look desperate. The family Chantel alum's content is too cringeworthy compared to Chantel's classy posts. He should tone down his corny approach. Pedro's actions show that his love for Chantel was never genuine. He first showed a major red flag when he came to the United States and didn't tell his in-laws that he had traveled using a K-1 visa. He later picked fights with his wife's family, trying not to build a good relationship with them. Pedro also pulled away when Karen and Thomas Everett attempted to build a closer relationship with him. He failed to make a sufficient effort to resolve the conflicts between his mother, sister, and wife. A peaceful dynamic didn't seem to be his priority. Countless times, Pedro hurt Chantel and made her cry. One of his most scandalous moments showed him physically hurting his brother-in-law, River Everett, which broke Chantel's heart. After getting his job as a real estate agent, Pedro became a new person and weaponized his success. He spent too much time with his female coworkers without understanding that Chantel felt insecure about it. Pedro brought stress, anxiety, and depression to Chantel's life. The family Chantel alum may appear to be doing well, but his achievements are the result of deceiving Chantel. Plus, he may be play-acting happiness that he doesn't feel.